Just search The Monty Show, MONTY, The Monty Show. Should we talk about breakups or AMC stock?
AMC stock.
Yeah, you want to avoid breakups. I get it. So we made a pretty spectacular change. Well, I say we.
You
made a pretty spectacular change on my AMC stock. Which is to say I sold it. And then I bought it back. So I sold it for $1 less per share than I bought it.
Okay.
And then I rebought it at $8.
Okay.
Okay, so immediately the stock went up to $9. So I've pretty well covered a good part of my nut on AMC.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, do you hold or sell now? Because I'm close to break even. Mm-hmm. I was able to buy twice as much stock almost. Like I got a whole gaggle of AMC stock yesterday. Mm-hmm. And I made $1 a share on it.
Right.
And essentially I was able to make all my money back. But there is some belief today, pre-market it's down about 20 cents. Uh-huh. But there's some belief today that we're gonna go back. We're gonna see a little bit of a bump here.
So
going
like
into
15,
Friday
16
trading.
Or what? I mean, what are they saying?
I just want to see it north of 10.
No, I know, but they're saying that they're going to see a bump.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who believe. I don't know that anybody can predict where it goes, but there's a lot of people who believe that we're going to see it up.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think if you can get north of 10, north of 11, I think then you've got some real incentive to sell, and to get out. But at the same time, again, let's not forget, and I told you this would happen. Monday when we talked about this, what did we discuss? That there's a long way to go before Friday, and that the hedge funds don't have to pay till Friday, right? And the momentum of this stock will slow down as the week progresses.
And people couldn't hold their water.
And they could not hold their water. And so, now you're at a point where these hedge funds have, I can't remember the stat, I saw it the other day, but I apologize, I don't know it. But basically, the hedge funds have doubled down on shorting the stock.
Yes.
Essentially, because they know that...
Because it's affordable again.
Yeah.
To short the stock.
Yeah, so they know they're essentially, again, hedging, because that's what hedge funds do. They're hedging that people will not buy back in and push the price up. And so then they're going to make a ton of money on shorting AMC. And so, if I'm you, like... I'm probably out anywhere north of 11. I think. What did you say? You got it back at 8.
At
right?
8.
So I mean, if you're
got it back at 8.
If you're north of 11, you really got to consider selling.
I will be positive on my previous investment
if you get north of 11.
Yeah.
And so if you get north of 11,
I was doing math yesterday while I was crushing it at Yelp. In between putting cards on file at Yelp yesterday, I was doing math.
We get it.
What?
Yeah. Uh-huh,
what? I had a hat trick yesterday. What do you want from me?
We get it.
How many did you get? Mm-hmm. The point is, I kid. The point is, I think it's 1075.
Okay.
If at 10
is your break even?
Yeah, 1075. I'm buying Jordans. Like it's no, my break even on my original is like 1005.
Still progress to be made.
Yeah, like so that's my point. Like between 1075 and 11 is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Anything over 10, I'm in good shape.
Yeah, if you get over 11, I think you got to get out, dude. You don't want to be in that stock next week.
I don't. Oh, I won't be in that stock next week. You don't want to be in that
stock next week.
I won't.
Yeah, that's not going to fly.
But again, I want to remind everybody, a lot of people have been asking me for trading tips. I am not the guy you ask for trading tips. A, I'm not going to give you tips because I don't play with other people's money. Mm-hmm. B, I'm just a dude. I'm not a stock expert. I happen to be a voracious reader. I happen to watch a lot of financial content. And so I have an idea of what content team. I happen to have an idea. God. Amazing. Anyway, I happen to have an idea of what's coming and what's going, and I feel like I missed the AMC train by a day.
Empty. The opposite of full.
You're a jerk. But the point is, that was amazing. Had I gotten in on AMC a day before I did, I would have made 5 figures on my AMC investment. Mm-hmm. But now if it goes above 11, I will make decent money on this.
Yeah, but my point just is like, now we're at the point in this stock and its story and its path where you just got to get back to, obviously breaking even, but like just a little bit of profit and getting out. And this is the greater conversation, right? Like people hold stocks for too long and then they lose their ass on it. It'll go from like, it'll get to like 13 a day and then it'll go down to like 2 and it'll never come back and you're screwed, So that's the thing. That's why, like, it's fun to be in these stocks, but they're at the end, it's very volatile. Like you either got out or you didn't, and if you didn't, you're done.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing about getting out is that, and I found myself in this position too, it's a drug, right? Like it's a drug. You don't want to get out. You need that high.
Mm-hmm.
I want it.
I want my money now. The high is going to be, if it gets to 11, you're going to, like, you'll hear me yell from your place.
We're getting somewhere.
Right? Like, you live a couple miles away from me, you'll hear me yell from there. Because if it gets to 11, I'm out. I'm selling, and I'm selling like a motherfucker.
You should be.
Daddy's got new shoes.
Are we clear on that?
You know what I'm saying?